Welcome back to Tales of Graces F.
The military is closing roads off because of one Rockagong monster. I don't know anything about it, but is it really that dangerous?
It's no mere monster. It wouldn't be a fair fight for us humans.
Do you have any idea why, Captain Malik?
It's just something I've heard. I suspect we'll understand as soon as we lay eyes on it.
Exciting!
After you grab the skit at the save point, head south and you want to head towards the left. Here's some new enemies. And Asbel has quite a few skills that he needs to work on right now, so... And in fact, I didn't realize it until shortly after this fight, but the skill that I'm spamming to work on it for titles, I've already done over 100 times. So I need to actually switch to one of my other moves that I've got.
I've traveled back in time for next week. Please stop throwing monsters at us.
Many of the best victory quotes contain Malik, Pascal, and Sophie. They are good. That one's one of my favorites. Anyway, do not head to the right. You will start running into monsters that you're not quite ready for. It's for a later part in the game. Alright, another new monster. We got this boar. And I still haven't figured out that I have already maxed out this, or got this one to 100 uses. I'm not sure if I need to get them to 200 or 150, but... Nothing too difficult on the fights, nothing too unusual, but there is some monsters in this desert that we will run into, and I will point them out, that can turn you to stone, so you will want to focus them down. Alright, we got some costumes, so let's take a look at them. So, Sophie got the Gothic Lolita. Nice little unique costume. Malik got the Model Soldier, also a nice little unique costume. Not too long from here, I decide to just keep everyone on their default costumes, for right now at least. I might put them on some unique non-other game members' costumes. Now there's a thing with the Elith that we're getting ready to start coming to, is you notice on the bar on the right it has a number. Right now it's at 0. We can fill that up to, I believe, 3. We're starting to get some characters that are getting their level 2 mystic art, which means you need 2 to that Elith bar when you get an Elith burst to be able to cast it. So don't just be spamming your mystic arts just because it's available. Let it build up at times. Alright, so we got another costume. Sophie got the Beach Kitty, which this is her swimsuit. Alright, so take a guess what the discovery is in the area. That's right, it's this. There is a skit.
What's wrong? Why are you sighing like that?
My throat is so dry. I'm gonna keel over from this crazy heat. Aren't you all worried and stuff, Captain?
Perhaps we should seek aid from this cactus.
Cactus?
The ability to store water has made the strata cactus a vital resource for the people here. You just cut into it, like this, and there you go. Clean, fresh water.
You're amazing, Captain.
Want some?
Oh, please. I'm so thirsty. I owe you, Captain.
How was it? Tasty?
Warm and gross.
It tastes green.
Yeah.
There's always a skit with a discovery, and we have a side quest. Now, I did not play this area very well. Here's a pretty scarf for that request, and I should have done the side quest because that's the book that we need as well. Instead, what I ended up doing is I ran back, turned in the pretty scarf, went to the store, figured out how to make pudding, went all the way back to Launt, turned in the request for pudding, and then came back, did the side quest, then went back to turn in the Book of Rare Creatures. Not the best way to do it, but here's the pudding. We also ended up getting a new request for a rusty nail, which I have already, so and since we got a lot of SP, I checked to see if I needed to change some titles. I did. And get the rusty nail, and we're going to go back to Strata. And on the way back, we did get Pascal a new schoolgirl outfit. So everyone's got like a school costume, a maid or butler costume, and then one or two from other games. This is the DLC, or this is the pre-order bonus for the PS3 version. That is Ruti's costume from Tales of Destiny 1. And then everyone has at least one unique costume to them alone. Maybe near the end of the game, I will put everybody in their unique costume. One thing that I do dislike about the Tales games... Oh, the wizard, magic user, kill them. They can turn you to stone. Very, very dangerous. Kill them. Focus them down. But anyway, as I was saying, one thing I absolutely have not liked about the Tales of series, with the addition of being able to connect to the internet and download DLCs, is before that you unlocked costumes by doing side quests. Now you just buy them, and I don't like that. This is the detective suit for Malik. Let's see. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think I've shown you the Blazing Samurai outfit. Anyway, here's the side quest for the Book of Rare Creatures. Just talk to him for a few minutes. We get a little bit of backstory of Pascal, and then he'll just give us the book, and then I'm going to go back into town and turn it in for the request to get the SP. Alright, so I just cut back to the inn and refilled my mixer, and I figured out that I was doing my mixer in a bad way. A lot of those books that I have from the DLCs drain the eleth from your mixer very quickly, and they don't help with building up your eleth mixer. So I've switched it to where I'm able to cook twice in a battle. If I don't cook, I replenish some eleth, and that quickens the pace of building up the eleth mixer to max. So let's see, we got the schoolboy outfit for Asbel, and that's everything he's got so far. Yeah, I do have some costumes that I did not show you. If I remember, later on, I'll go over all the costumes again and show them all off. I would have decided to skip to when the side quest was, but I couldn't really think of a good way to do it. I guess I could have done it after this battle. Alright, so Pascal's got another costume unlocked. This is her swimsuit. And now we can move on, and there's nothing that's going to make me go back now for a while. So move forward. A lot of bandits. We've already shown you everything with them. Okay, this is at the point where I realized I did the mixer wrong. So I went ahead off camera and I changed up my books. Alright, and we got another costume here. The fighter pilot costume. Doesn't look bad, but it doesn't really fit the Tales of series. Oh, I cut out that chest I see. That chest contained a soaring crystal. Or no, it was either a soaring crystal or a titanium anklet. We're going to find out here in a minute whenever I get the last chest in the area. I think it was a soaring crystal in that one, and the next chest that we open is going to have a titanium anklet that you can put on Sophie. Now the costume, the eye patch plus black suit, done with costumes on Asbel. In fact, for the most part, I'm pretty much done with everyone's costumes except for maybe Pascal. Okay, titanium anklet. So the other chest was the soaring crystal. So venture forward up here and we will enter Sable Izolle. There'll be a scene as soon as we start.
We seem fine so far, but isn't that Rocka whatever up ahead?
Let's ask around. The town people should know something.
That sounds like a good idea.
Cross the bridge, and there'll be a man to the right. Talk to him, and he will give you 3 spice sets. Talk to the man with the smiley face, and he will introduce you to the Magna Carta game. I am not able to do the Magna Carta game very well because of the rules of the game. The rules of the game is cards of the characters that you have are laid out. They will start a famous quote that they would say in their game, and you have to pick the card to finish the quote. The problem is a lot of these cards are from Team Destiny games, and Team Destiny games did not come out in America, and to this day most of them still have not come out in America. This was the last of the Team Destiny games. After this, Namco Bandai merged them together. So we essentially got the last Team Destiny game, and any others that have come out in America since then were ported to the Vita, and I do not have a Vita. There's I see one or two characters. I actually see one character that is from a Symphonia game. That was from Tales of the Abyss. I do see a Tales of Destiny, Destiny 2, Tales of Hearts, Tales of Fantasia, but a lot of these I do not know who in the fuck they are. I after the first one, any others I get is just dumb luck. This was dumb luck. So so I do not do very well in this because I do not know these characters. I do not know their quotes. I have played Tales of Destiny on the PS1, but I don't know if the quote is from the remake that was on the PS2. So yeah, I did not do very well with this. If you can win and do it perfectly, you can get some items. But that's probably not going to happen for me, because I'm not going to have enough time to have a guide to look up the quotes. So I'm not going to bother with it. We don't have to actually do all the side quests anyway. It would just be nice. Here is a flower seed that we will use later. And equipment shop is right here. Once you're done shopping, go across the bridge and you will see a chest. It is another password locked chest right there. If you're playing on the PS3, the password is Rockagong. On the remaster, it is 302. And you get a Book of Restraint. Your cooking will only give you 1/4 of the health it would, but it uses half the Elith. I don't think that's a good trade.
Don't kill the Rockagong. It's survived for eons and has great scientific value.
I don't want the Rockagong to die.
We're not here to kill it. We just came to investigate.
Then why is the military deployed on the high road, huh? Answer us that!
We did it so we could initiate rescue operations, in case the creature starts hurting citizens. Oh, someone get me out of here.
Wow, man! The Rockagong's got its own fan club and everything.
That's no surprise. It's a gentle beast that never caused problems for anyone.
Those calling to save the Rockagong are growing by the day. However, there are many who need to use the road, and therefore wish the creature dispatched by any means necessary. The will of the people is very divided. If nothing is done, the situation will only grow worse.
This is a problem. We need to get to Eula Berté as soon as possible.
That's unfortunate. I don't see this being resolved anytime soon.
What do we do?
Captain, in a worst-case scenario, how dangerous could the Rockagong be?
I've heard it's quite large, but aside from that, I don't know. I've never seen it myself.
We should just hit the high road and see what happens. Then if it attacks or whatever, we can just scream and run away. I guess that's a plan.
Well, we certainly won't reach the capital by standing around here. Let's go.
Okay, as soon as the scene is done, you see the cat. Feed it a fish, any kind of seafood. Doesn't matter. After that, talk to the boy here. If we didn't already have all the Magna Carta cards from the DLC, he would give you cards 16 and 19. And then you see the giant thing right here that... Oh, there's a skit here.
No, Sophie, please. You can't be so finicky all the time.
What's wrong? Sophie?
Sophie won't eat anything. She's so picky.
It's fine. She doesn't have to eat anything she doesn't want to. Right, Sophie?
Yeah, you coddle her too much, Asbel. She's not a child, you know. What am I gonna do with you two? So what do you want for dinner anyway?
Curry sounds good.
I suppose you want it mild.
Yeah.
You're both such children.
Aw, hey, come on.
Well, the item behind us is a discovery with a skit.
The research at Sable Izolle is at the forefront of scientific inquiry in Strata.
What kind?
Creus arts. As the world leader in the field, much of their gold is invested towards it.
I wonder if this giant monument has something to do with their research.
Monument? I don't know. This just looks like some kind of giant book, don't you think?
Now that you mention it, yeah, this does look like a book. Can we read it?
Open it up, Asbel, come on!
Okay.
Asbel broke it.
A pity.
Oh.
Okay, go inside the building, which is the research tower. We will have a little scene with a side quest and get Pascal's second mystic art, that title. We gotta figure out that Malik likes to troll people. But I'm gonna quickly put that on to get that second mystic art done. And we're also gonna throw Pascal into the party. I haven't been using her for a while. Basically this entire chapter so far, so I think it's time to throw her in and take Malik out. And Discovery is in the center to the left by the guy.
Wow, I didn't expect it, but they really do study creosotes here. Whoa!
What is it, Pascal?
They're studying how to make people sleep with this somnosphere. See? This eye-like thing goes to the right, and then the left. So interesting. Pascal, are you okay? Stop goofing around, you two. We should just get out of...
Sharia? Sophie? What's going on? Come on, wake up. And let me...
Once you've seen the skit, you can leave. This turtle is not going to sell you anything. Outside, there is take the bridge down here. You will see a chef. Talk to him, and if you have the materials, he will make you a veggie set. So I do have a potato, carrot, and onion, so he can make me one. If you have more, I believe you can trade him for more. I decided not to. And I'm going to rearrange what I have in here. Since I can now cook 2 meals, I am going to go ahead and do that. After that, if there is a path kind of hidden behind this chef that will lead you to a chest that normally would contain Magna Carta card number 33. Once you're done with all that, I'm also going to check out requests at the inn. But once you're done with everything, head out to the Strata Desert East, which is where we're going to end today's video. So, if you're enjoying the walkthrough, drop a like. Feel free to subscribe for more. If you feel like making a donation to the cause, there is a link in the description where you can buy me a coffee. It is not required, but it is appreciated. I will see you guys in the next time. Hopefully we don't run into this Rockagong.